Hey, are you one of those people that, you have tightness or stiffness in your muscles and you stretch them and you do everything, but it doesn't go away? Is that you? Or do you have some aching or dull soreness or muscles around the joints and you don't even know what that is? Have you heard of fascia? It's like the shrink wrap of your skin. And today, John and I are going to talk about our success in identifying emotions that are trapped in the fascia of your skin that are causing your inability to be flexible, have a good stretch, move around freely. Stay tuned, listen in, and we're looking for two new volunteers that we haven't worked with before. If that's you and you think your fascia is, you know what, if you think your fascia is having a problem today, we want to help you. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loche. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm here once a month with John. We're on episode 287. That's 287. If you want to have a marathon of the Releasing Negative Emotion show, you can do that today. We're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and you can see all of our archives. And if you're an emotion code practitioner, join us once a month as we are uncovering and unveiling different techniques and strategies so you can help your client. And today's topic is about fascia. We're going to talk about it first. Let me introduce John. John, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Inverarity. Hey, if you're watching live, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, we're on LinkedIn as well. Let us know. I'm an emotion code practitioner, body code. Been helping people with aches and pains for a while now, and a lot of the time this fascia comes up. We're going to get into it of the why it matters to look into the fascia. And like Michael said, we're going to be working with a couple volunteers today and share some success stories. So I've worked with a couple people this week that have really, really seen some great results working with us. So stick around.
Yes. Well, I discovered when I didn't discover it, it's been there all the time, but I didn't, until I needed it, it didn't show up. But, I was having problems. I go to the gym twice a week. I've been doing it for 8 years, and I'm really restricted to ride the bike because when I lift up my right leg from my knee to my hip, it was just one solid muscle. And we've tried everything, we and my trainer and I. So I just submitted to the idea. I'm 63 years old. I'm not going to use the bike and that. And then I got stubborn. I thought, no, I'm going to go see well, first I saw my chiropractor, and he couldn't do anything with it because it was the muscle. So
Hmm.
then I went to a physio appointment, and I wanted to go to get an exercise to help. And after
Hmm.
2 minutes, the physio said, "You need a hip replacement." And I thought, a hip
Hmm.
replacement? My hip is fine. I'm doing squats. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm taking 9 flights of stairs twice a day in my condo. So I said, don't try to brush me off with a hip replacement. So I was kind of pissed off when I left that meeting, and I got home and I
Yeah.
thought, why can I help so many people and yet how can I help so many people yet I'm not helping myself? So I sat down with the body code book and I went through, no, well, no, sorry, yeah, I sat down with the body code book and I asked the question, what is the source of my right knee? John and I are going to do that today. I'm using muscle testing. And it took me to fascia. And I thought, fascia, I kind of heard that before. Matter of fact, I remember seeing a physio take like a butter knife. If you had fascia done, you know what I mean, where they
Yeah,
just
that thing.
scrape. So I'm
Yeah.
going to show you a quick picture of what the fascia is. Here's a layer of the skin. You see the top layer is skin, and then the next one is there's 2 layers of fascia, and underneath is a muscle. So your fascia is like this. Oh, where we go? I'm calling it fascia wrap to show you. It is like the saran wrap or the plastic wrap that's all around your skin. And when it's too tight, guess what? You lose your flexibility. And that's why the top of my leg muscle was so hard. So within 2 minutes, I released 12 emotions this size that were trapped in the fascial layer, and the pain got relieved. And it is so now I want to go back to the physio guy and say, I don't need a hip replacement. I said, no, Michael, that's juvenile, but I still want to do it. But just the mere fact that understanding. So then I started to add fascia to my protocol, and I helped a woman that was had really achy hands, and her fingers were like this. And So, we don't use intuition to do the work. We use our intuition to find out where to go with the client. So I thought, I think I'm gonna ask if she has any fascia. So imagine your skin and all this layer of fascia, and it's really tight. And now you got this going on with your hands, and you can't open them because your fascia lap is too tight. So I released the emotions in her fascia on her hands, and she regained her flexibility. So now it's part of my protocol. When you work with me, if you're my client, you know that the last couple months I've been using the word fascia and getting outstanding results. And John, you said you have some success stories identifying emotions in fascia as well. So
Yeah. So, I work with the body code. So, the subconscious will lead us to the fascia, in timing. And so I've worked with a couple of people. It's like upper back, between the shoulder blades, and then even like up into the neck. Those are the area for, the two people that I worked with this past week.
mm,
And so we're clearing, imbalances, other stuff. Fascia comes up, a couple emotions cleared out. And it was like, both people, it's like, oh, fascia. Okay. We're doing it this week. It's funny how it's coming up, leading up to
oh,
it.
it's everywhere. It's
It's everywhere
everything I'm
now.
doing has fascia in it. And I didn't know
Yeah.
about it 3 months ago. And now I'm the fascia expert. You
Right.
know why,
Yeah.
John? Because it's part of my protocol now. So my
Yeah.
subconscious mind, I've included it in my list. So that's why it comes up. So
Yeah.
I think,
So like Michael said, the saran wrap, plastic wrap, basically all from head to toe throughout your whole body, covers or, surround the muscle, protects the muscle, um, and it's believed that it's an important role in like communication through the body, and the fascia can like communicate with the muscles. I think, don't quote me on that, but that's like the theory behind it, right? So there's actually like signals that can like move through it, just another way for the body to communicate with itself. So if you have like some trapped emotions in there, and that fascia, it's going to get twisted, distorted. Maybe there's something in your foot, but like a trapped emotion twisting, distorting the fascia in your foot, and then all of a sudden you're feeling it right up the leg, right, and it's into your hip. So we find out we don't really need to know where the fascia is, but we find out what trapped emotion it is, clear it out, and then a few swipes of the magnet over the governing meridian, just
yeah,
have that intention to unwind and reset the fascia, and it's really good. So I worked with my two people this past week, and they got back to me a couple days later. They said, hey, yeah, amazing, pain's like basically gone, and they've been dealing with it for months and months and months, like 8 months, and then one was like over a year. So it's a great thing to check
yeah,
for, to add to your protocol, and we're doing
yeah.
that today.
Yeah, so you don't have to use the butter knife and scrape your skin.
Oh,
This week I
yeah.
had a client, I worked in with him some emotional challenges on different things, and we had time at the end of the meeting. And like John, we don't want to leave a meeting undone. And there was like 10 minutes left, and I finished what I needed to finish. He felt so much relief. And I said, what else can we work on? He said, well, I don't know if you can help, but the bottom of my feet are numb and they get really sore. And then
Mm.
I can't go for a walk anymore. He goes, I don't know if you can help. And I thought, don't threaten me. I don't know if I can help. So, you know what? Because it's part of my protocol, his subconscious mind said, check his fascia. So I relieved the fascia in the bottom of his feet, and I said, go for a walk. And he's walking in the living room or wherever he was, and he sat down. He was dumbfounded about how instantly, and that's what we're doing today. John and I have a unique ability to connect with anybody anywhere in the world by Zoom. Even today, we're going to work with two people just via the chat. We need to have their permission. We're going to connect with that person. We're going to be using muscle testing. We're going to show you more of that in a few minutes. We're going to identify which of these emotions on this chart are trapped in the fascia that are causing the disturbance, and then we're going to release it with a magnet. So, John, tell us we're going to welcome some of our friends shortly, and we are looking for a volunteer. But tell people the first part of the process is that we're going to be their proxy. What does that mean for someone listening in?
Right. So, as a practitioner, we're going to connect to you and act as a proxy on your behalf. So, with intention, tune in, connect up. You've said yes, you've given us permission. We've got your Wi-Fi password. We connect up. So instead of saying, I'm John, do I have a trapped emotion? Blah blah blah. Connect up. Can I connect up to Bob? Yeah, okay, I'm now muscle testing for Bob. So this is me muscle testing. Yeah, so I'm getting a yes or no. Every question is yes or no. Can I connect up? Yeah. Is there a trapped emotion distorting the fascia? Okay, yeah, there actually is. All right, is the trapped emotion one of these? That's the emotion code chart from the emotion code book. Yeah, we're dealing with fascia right now, which is in this one body code book and
Yeah.
the body code app training. And then we go from there, right?
And
Oh,
there's two
yeah.
kinds.
Oh,
There's two kinds that are common, John. What's the difference?
well, there's a few different types of trapped emotions. So you've got your regular common trapped emotion. We'll call that's something just kind of your day to day. And then there's actually six, but there's one that we like to find, and that's absorbed. So that means you've taken it on from someone else. So that's the green one there. Yeah. So someone else had some frustration, you're sort of around them, and that's your kind of response. Now you're frustrated and you're just like, oh my God,
Yeah.
and so you've taken that on, and that's kind of like, oh, you just feel like something's come over you, and you're just, you feel different and you don't know why. You didn't have like a stressful time, someone else did, and you took that on.
Yeah. And so we've gone through muscle testing. Your subconscious mind's told our brain, told our fingers what the emotions are that we identified. Big deal, John. So we identified it, then what?
Yeah, so what? Well, we want to get rid of it. We want to clear it. And then we clear it. We have a magnet, refrigerator magnet. We go over the governing meridian, which just kind of starts here. So you can go anywhere along the governing meridian. You do right in front of your face. You can do back here. You can do the whole thing with intention to release that trapped emotion. So the whole process, identifies it, down, comes up, we're finding it, we're clearing it, and then it's gone. It's cleared. And ideally, you'll see a reduction of pain right away, or, eliminated, that's the goal, right now. We do see a lot of success, in real time. We've seen it before in 286 previous episodes. And sometimes it can take like a day or two to fully process and integrate and get that, down to a zero or something a bit more manageable, right?
Yeah, we
So,
love the zero, and we're both pretty
mhm,
stubborn.
yeah.
Today our goal would be to reduce it significantly. In a longer session, we could get it to zero. We'll talk about that
Hmm.
shortly. John, real quickly, we're going to get started. We're going to say hello to some friends. Before we do that, if you are an emotion code practitioner, I am doing a special event on New Year's Day. I've been doing an event on New Year's Day for 23 years. My first career was with my book, Law of Attraction. I probably did
Yeah.
that for like 18 years. This one is called the Advanced Heart Wall Training. So if you're an emotion code or body code practitioner and you're doing a traditional, typical heart wall, that's good. But there's so much more to it that you can help. You can help your clients with their family members, their customers, their clients, and with money. And this particular training comes with the worksheet. So you'll print off the worksheet, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to say, how to say it, when to do it, and you will get instant results, removing this unprocessed emotion that people have with specific people. What does that mean? Register for this event. And if you can't join me because it's New Year's Day, I will send the recording of that event. So at least register, get on the list, so I'll send you the recording and the worksheet, and you can start incorporating heart walls with your clients. And they might hire you for a sore neck, and before you know it, you're clearing their emotions with clients and customers. And this is how you get loyal clients, is when you're helping them with all areas of your life. The address it's michaelloge.com/practitioner, and you can get notified when that event starts. Good, John. Let's go out to the chat. We've got some friends joining us. We've got Virginia she's on YouTube. So hello to Virginia. And she's new here. So we love seeing that here.
Hey, welcome, Virginia.
Patricia Reed saying hello to Michael and John. Let's show her here. So hello to Patricia Reed. Nice to have you with us.
Hmm.
And Virginia, I shouldn't say Virginia. I assumed that because it was a V letter.
Sure. Maybe
V,
someone
Wolf
new. Yeah.
Forward 1, left hip with sciatica. We'll keep that in mind today. We're going to tell you what we're looking for a volunteer, but stay tuned. And there we go, Virginia. I knew there was a Virginia in the house.
Okay, another sciatica. Right hip, sciatica, right leg. Yeah.
There we go. And we've got Patricia with us. And Virginia's live on YouTube. So hello over to Virginia. And
Florida.
let's see,
Welcome.
Fua is listening in, saying hello. Hello, Fua. Patricia, she said she'd love to volunteer. We'll tell you in a minute how to do that to volunteer. Our friend Lance Langley is with us. You helped Lance a little while back. Hey, if you have watched us in the past and we've helped you, give us an update in the chat so our new friends will say, wow, these guys are legit. They've been helping people. Well, we've been helping people for about 7 years now. We used to do a weekly episode, and we've been doing them once a month for the last couple of years. So we've got lots of Trish John is in the house, and I'll see Trish at 3 p.m. Eastern today. Once a month, I meet with my clients and do a complimentary Zoom call, so she's referring to that. Kelly Carson saying good morning.
Hello. Another one, low back, diaphragm. I'd love to be picked up course studying emotion code in Argentina.
Yes. ESPN, I'm doing 2 events today, hence the confusion. This one at 9 a.m. Pacific is John and I's monthly call. The one at 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern is for client only. So that's the one you're referring to. And that'll take you to the Zoom link. So
There we
Elaine
go.
Goldman's in the house. We've got lots of
Hey,
friends there.
Elaine.
Jara Sears.
Yeah. Growing back. Good. Elaine, Jer Sears, volunteer, Mary Benford, due for another session. Hey, Mary. Hannah Rose. Morning,
Anna
Michael.
Rose. Okay.
Left foot. Toes feeling stuck, tight, bruised, prickly. Yeah, that sounds like fascia. Difficult to walk properly, going on for 2.5 years now. Okay. ESPO Hub. Pick me. Good. Someone else making a
We're
comment
reading
there.
in fine print. We're reading on the right-hand side, so I'm scrolling.
Yeah, Hannah Rose has got the idea. So when we're looking to work with someone, we do like to know, like the what the pain is, where it is in the body, and the severity on a scale of 1 to 10. So, ideally, chronic pain. So not something like, within the last like 3 weeks or something like that. Although, the motion code, body code may help with that. We're looking for something just a little bit more long term. Like maybe you've tried different things, the lotions, the potions, as Michael would say.
The patches and the therapies. And let's do a little quick shout out to our friend Kelly Marie Carson's. She said, I have a list a mile long of what you've helped me with. Not sure if you bros remember removing my addiction to shortbread dipped in chocolate that I stopped making because I ate so many. Thanks to you guys, I can make them and not eat them. You did this years ago, and it still works.
I'll put some in the mail for me, Kelly. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Lisa's here. Lisa is also would like to volunteer extreme lower right rib pain. Thanks for volunteering.
So today, John, let's queue up what we're looking for today. We've got a lot of people asking about different things. Every week we do a different theme, or once a month we do a different theme. And today we're looking for people that have aches and pains, stiffness, inflexibility. They do stretches, they do exercises. Tell our friends, and we've seen a couple people, but what do we like to know so we can help them? Go ahead, please.
Severity on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most severe, and just the location. So, is it on the left side of your leg, the right side, or, the right rib, left rib? That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
Severity, where?
Yeah, and a lot of people are asking about financial relief. We're not doing that today, although, you could have a heart wall with money, you could have a heart wall with debt, you could have scarcity consciousness, you could have an inherited beliefs from your family members and ancestors about money. It is a longer session. We'd love to help you with that. If you go, the little ticker tape on the bottom, if you go to www.releasingnegativeemotions.com/live, you can get connected to John and I both there. And we'll tell you a little later on what it's like to have a session, how you need to prepare for that. So I'm seeing Virginia Richard, the right side of leg, and right lower back. So I'm going to take some notes here. So Virginia, I'm going to work with Virginia, and I think she said that's a 7. So let's put that up on the screen.
Okay.
Right
Well, yeah.
side of leg and right lower hip, and it's about a 7 out of 10. Hey, that's how it's done, Virginia. That's how you get in front of the queue. What is the problem? Exactly word. And John, and she knows this already because she didn't do it, but we don't need to know the story. You don't need to say, well, about 19 years ago, I was hiking. It's like that. Just we don't need to hear that. We need to. Where does it hurt? How does it hurt? And how can I help? So
Yeah.
Virginia is part of our process is that we need to have someone's permission. So when you volunteer, that permission is implied. Otherwise, I'd be fixing people on the street or my neighbors or my family. But just like a
Yeah.
password to your Wi-Fi, you need to say, "Here's my password."
Yeah. And she's saying 1 year with that sciatic campaign. Tried everything.
Okay. Yeah, and it's a 7, so it's definitely feelable. So I'm going to show you my process, and John, you can be scanning for who you'd like to work with today. So I'm also if somebody Kelly Carson, if you want to put this in the chat, I have a video on how you can learn how to do muscle testing. It's www.michaellozier.com/muscle testing, and Michael Lozier style comes with a video and a worksheet, and this is my style. So I call it the drawbridge technique, where this is the only finger that the muscle becomes strong or weak. So I put my finger in here. I attempt to push through it. When it locks in, that's a yes. When it's a no, it lets go. So, for example, am I Michael Lozier? That's a yes. Am I John? That's a no. So right now, again, John and I's unique abilities to connect with the person we're working with. You know how people, John, they use the expression, we're all connected? Well, I
Mm.
hope not. I don't want to be connected to everybody, but we're connectable, meaning I'm able to connect. So I'm able to connect with Virginia. I have Virginia's permission. So I'm just scanning. These are no's. Remember when it slips through. So am I Virginia? No. I'm just doing my little protocol in my head. I'm connecting with Virginia. She's with me right now. I have her permission. There we go. Am I Virginia? Am I Michael? Am I John? Am I Virginia? Yes. Now, because I'm Virginia's proxy, I'm going to be asking the questions as if she was asking, and that's my style. So I got to surface a problem. I was telling Michael about the right side of my leg and the right hip lower back. And right now, just sitting here with Michael on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the severity? Is it more than 1? Yes. More than 2? Yes. More than 3, 4, 5, 6? More than 7? Yes. Is it more than 8? No. Is it under 8? What is it? It's 8. It just means she's tolerant, but pretty good. Her subconscious mind, that's a boss of everything, saying it's an 8. Her conscious mind saying it's a 7. That's close enough for me. So let's just verify. Now, so this pain that I'm telling Michael about on the right side of my leg and right lower back is an 8. Yes. So here's the magical question. It's like a video game. Is this pain and discomfort of this area, is it 100% emotion related? Yes. Is there anything broken? No. Is there anything damaged? No. Is there anything ripped or torn? It's 100% emotions. Yes. And so good. So now we're going through the layers. Here's my next question. Is there some distortion in my fascia or an imbalance in my fascia? Remember, that's the skin wrap all around this area that's contributing to this problem. Yes. And what is the percentage that my imbalanced fascia is causing this problem? Is it more than 10% of the problem? Is it more than 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 93, 93? Okay, so here's what and Michael's not making up the answers. Her subconscious mind's answering the question. Here's what we learned so far. Virginia's pain is caused, 93% of the problem is caused by the fascia in all of those areas, which means it's really tight. Is this the truth? Yes. And how many emotions on charts, and we have other charts and we work with too, but how many emotions are disrupting the fascia, causing the pain of an 8? Is it more than 1, more than 2, more than 3, more than 4, more than 5, more than 6, more than 7? No. Under 7? No. Okay. So I got to use muscle testing to find them. Are all 7 on the emotion code chart? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are on the emotion code chart. And I have another chart. It's called and are the 2 on the trauma chart? Yes. Are these all mine? How many are mine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's my summary. 5 of these are mine on the emotion code chart, and 2 are absorbed on the trauma chart. So there's 5 of these, 2 of these, all collected around the fascia. Let's get rid of the bigger buggers first. So there's 3 columns. Is it in column A? No. Is it column B? No. Is it column C? Is it row 1, 2, 3, 4, 4? It's column 4. And there's 5 of them. Is it C41, C4, is it C43? And this is an absorbed emotion of jealousy, meaning that was somebody else's emotion that got transferred. Yes, I like to find out. Her subconscious mind is saying it's going to take 60 swipes of the magnet to get rid of it. So right now, I'm releasing this absorbed trauma of jealousy. Releasing this absorbed trauma of jealousy. About 60 swipes, the magnet will dilute energy, releasing this absorbed trauma of jealousy. Let me check my work. Have I released this absorbed trauma of jealousy? Yes. Is there one more or 2 more? There's 1 more. Is it column C? Is it row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2? Is it C52? Is this the absorbed trauma of contrition? I'm releasing this absorbed trauma of contrition. And because you took them on for someone else, it might not make any sense. It's like, why would I have that? Well, it wasn't yours. So I'm releasing this absorbed trauma of contrition. Releasing this absorbed trauma of contrition. Now let me check my work. Did I release the absorbed trauma? How many's left now? 7, 6, 5. If you've been doing the math, remember we had 7, we got rid of 2, and now we got 5. I think I can find them quite easily. Okay, I did. I just found all 5 of them. Are these all mine? I'm releasing this energy of this size, releasing failure, releasing helplessness, releasing hopelessness, releasing lack of control, and releasing low self-esteem. I want to check my work. Now, do I have any imbalances or misalignments in the fascia? No. So before today, the pain and discomfort of all of this area, I might not be done, we'll find out in a minute. It was 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8? Is it 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2? It's down to a 2. Okay. Is there any other emotions along here that are not part of the fascia, but they're still emotion related? Yes. How many? 5, 4, 3. There's 1 more. Is it mine? Is it absorbed? Is it on the emotion code chart? Is it A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Fear. I'm releasing this large emotion of fear, releasing absorbed fear. So, Virginia, maybe go for a little walk, come back, and give me the first number between 0 and 10. And we'll know if we need another round on this, but I'm releasing this absorbed fear. Releasing absorbed fear. Is there any nervous system disruption? Cue the hose, please. So like a garden hose that has a kink in it, the water can't flow to the bottom. So a nervous system means there's emotions in your nervous system that are stopping the flow. Is there any nervous system disruption? No. Is there any emotions that are mine or my mom's or my dad's or absorbed or post-traumatic energy absorbed? Am I done? Yes. Now the severity is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I'm just going to disconnect from Virginia. We'll wait to hear from her. And we're going to move on to John, and then we'll come back to Virginia. So, okay, I'm just making sure I'm disconnected. And John,
Well
who
done
did?
there. Yep. I'm going to work with Lisa Lurens,
Okay, let me go
and
find Lisa.
15 years. So I'm picking a challenging one here. One of the most challenging one, I think. So chronic mid, low
Lisa
back
doesn't
pain.
scare us.
Yeah, all right. Uh, mid low back pain, 15 years. Tried everything, do exercises, stretches, nothing helps. Pain level is about a 7 daily days of acute going to 9. So that's great, Lisa. Thanks for those details. That's absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to connect up to Lisa here. And a muscle testing here. I'll try and keep my hands up, but sometimes they just kind of float down. Let's get a good connection here, Lisa. Lurens, proxy. Yeah. Okay, so we've got this pain discomfort. So it's mid and low back. right in there
Wow.
for 15 years. 7 out of 10 every day gets to a 9. So I'm getting a yes here. So severity, I'm getting 9 out of 10. All right. So let's just get right into the fascia here and see if that's what it is. Is there a fascial distortion? Is that fascial getting twisted up, kind of knotted in this area? Is there a fascia distortion here? We can identify just right off the hop. No.
Yeah. Oh,
Is
that's
there,
good. Well, not good, but
yeah,
just means you need to do some more digging.
yeah. It's just not specific enough of a question. Is there trapped emotion distorting the fascia in this area, or is there trapped emotion distorting this area? Is there an imbalance associated with this pain, discomfort in this area? There is an imbalance. Yeah. So is it a trapped emotion? No. Heart wall or compound or something absorbed? No, 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 and no. Okay. So I'm going to open up the body code app right here. So there is something here. So it's in the circuitry and systems section here, Lisa. There is a gland imbalance. Well, it's close. So it's the adipose tissue, which is a fancy term for body fat. So there's an imbalance of the adipose tissue. So I'm not saying like too much or too little. It's just like distorted. Maybe there's a trapped emotion in there. So is there something about? Is there a trapped emotion in balancing the adipose tissue? Yeah. Okay. Is it sadness? It's a trapped emotion of sadness. Yeah. Okay. Do we need to know more? No. Clear sadness. Okay. That sadness is cleared. Yeah. Another trapped emotion in balancing the adipose tissue. Yes. Is it in column A, column B, B odd, 2, 4, 6? So it's frustration, trapped emotion, frustration. Do we need to know more about that? Let's clear that. Okay, that's cleared. Good. Another trapped emotion balancing that adipose tissue. No, something else? No, so we're just going to reset align that adipose tissue. Okay, good. Adipose tissue is balanced happy now. Yeah, is there a fascial distortion here, misalignment? No, something else associated with this pain, discomfort. Yeah. Okay, so there is an energy. It is emotional. So there's heart wall. Okay, heart wall associated with that back pain. Heart wall emotion is A, B odd, or even 1, 3, or 5. So it's B5. Terror, terrified. Let's clear that. It's released. Good. Another heart wall emotion. Or even B5 again. It's creative insecurity. Let's release that one. Good. So that's released. Good. Is there another heart wall emotion? Yep. Wonder. I did pick a challenging one here. Okay. Be odd. Even.
That just challenge just means longer. That's all. Still easy work for you. You're a pro.
Heart wall heartache. Yeah. So heartache, that's released. Yeah. Let us know, Lisa, if there's any sensation, sort of tingling, moving around. We've cleared a few things. So maybe something already noticed, maybe not. So is there another heart wall emotion associated with this pain, discomfort? No. Are you able to overcome this pain, discomfort? No. So that's like a belief in itself. Are you able to overcome it? I got a no on that. When I use this belief, I do see a lot of success. So what's stopping, blocking you from overcoming this pain, discomfort here in this area? There is something emotional. There's a trapped emotion. Just 2 seconds here. There is someone that fear, trapped emotion, fear. Someone wants to say hi here, so I'm just going to pause on Lisa for a second. Just
Sure.
everyone right here.
Okay. John's got a little one. There we go.
Here we go. The newest member.
Yay.
This little guy, everyone. Meet my little guy.
So that's 2 babies John has.
Yes, he's 3 weeks
2
old.
sons.
Very happy to introduce him to everyone.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Oh, my hands are a little cold. There you go.
Hey, Virginia, if you're watching this quick little breaking, a severity from 0 to 10, remembering that the pain started as an 8, so we like to measure the results. So just use your intuition. What number does it feel like, Virginia? And then we'll carry back with John.
Yeah, so we cleared a fear from Lisa here. Yeah. And Lisa is responding here. Feels lower than before I started. Feels looser, can feel energy moving. Good. Thanks, everyone. So we're going to keep working here. Lisa, another trapped emotion associated with this pain here. Yeah. Be odd or even. Be odd, even. B5. Creative insecurity. Okay, let's clear that. Let that go. That's cleared. Good. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Fascia distortion, misaligned fascia. I'm trying here, Lisa, but there's no distorted fascia. We could ask, is the fascia happy? Kind of a backdoor. Fascia's okay. Yeah, another imbalance associated with this pain, discomfort that you've been dealing with for 15 years. Are you able to overcome this? No, still something blocking you from overcoming this. There is. It's a miasm. That is an inherited energy, and that carries information of like a sickness or illness from an ancestor. So it could be from your mom or dad, or goes beyond them. So this came from your father's side. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's a sickness memory that's inherited. Do we need to know more? No, let's clear that miasm. There's different types. I never need to know the type. Just find out the who it came from and release that. Okay, and that's cleared. Let's just check the severity here, Lisa. So is the pain, is it still a 9? No. Okay, is it 6 or higher? No. I got 2 out of 10. Is there another imbalance associated with this pain? Yeah, something preventing you from overcoming this pain. Yeah, okay. So there's something here. So I'm still going through the body code here. Yep. There is an image. So an image is a limiting belief, but in picture form. And so there could be like an emotion being symbolized in the image, like an A or B. There is not an emotion. We'll just get a little bit more information of what's being symbolized in the image. So what I'd like to do here is get into the belief code. And so the belief code, we're not doing a belief code session, but I'm going to grab a statement that best describes what is being portrayed in the image. So it is, so I've got a list of statements. It is, I cannot sense my higher self. Yeah, do we need to know more about this image? No, cannot sense my higher self. Clear that.
John is using all of his skill sets today. Body code, emotion code, belief code.
We got some beliefs here, yeah. We're not doing the belief, an actual belief system. I got 1 out of 10. One more thing here, Lisa, and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap this up. So there is something else preventing you from overcoming this? Yeah. Okay, so it is emotional. So there's a trapped emotion. Trapped emotion is in column A, be odd, even, 5. So it is, nope, What is it? It's inherited. Father. Inherited unsupported from your father. Yeah. Do we need to know more about that? No. Release that. In my head, unsupported makes sense for back pain. It's like weakness in the back, not supporting, inherited, not your own, dealing with it forever, someone else. Release is unsupported here, Lisa, from you now. That's a good one. That's clear. Good. All right. So we'll leave it there. It's a good round here, Lisa. Thanks for volunteering, coming in. Give us an update now, or come back in and give us an update on the comment in the comments, or come back next time. Come back in January, Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah. First Saturday of every month. We have an update from Virginia. If you remember following Virginia, her back pain, lower hip pain, or hip pain was an 8 out of 10. That's pretty severe. That's 8 out of 10. It's almost
Mm.
100% full of pain. And I identified some emotions in her fascia, calling it fascia wrap. Here's the fascia picture there. You can see there's underneath the layer of skin over the muscle. And she's given us an update. Looks like a 0 to me. In case you can't
Nice.
see it, it looks like this, 0. So we went from an 8 to a 0. So Virginia, I bet you didn't know this was going to go down for you today. And
Fantastic. Awesome.
yes, and I'm just going to, Lisa's saying something here. I'm just going to put her on the screen.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, we like when it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't have to, but sometimes you connect the dots, have some clarity of what's going on, and that clarity can help provide some, just help things lift a bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to, but that's good. Good.
And you can also work
Okay.
with John one-on-one for a longer session. You saw what it took today. There was lots of different layers that he was working on. I'm going to show the screen again. A couple things. If you want to be invited to every once a month, yesterday and again today, I send the notification to people that sign up. Say, hey, we're live tomorrow. Here's the topic. Come watch it. Come get in the queue. And we'd love to have you join us. It's www.releasingnegativeemotions.com/live. Also on that page is how to work with John and I one-on-one. John, for people that haven't done that before, tell them the process, everything from I want to book an appointment to showing up on the Zoom. Just give us a big picture of what that looks like, please.
Yeah, so we both have online scheduling, aliveandpeer.com, or releasingnegativeemotions.com for Michael. And we have online scheduling, so you can open up the schedule, time, pick a time date that works for you. We recommend a bundle to start, 2-3 sessions to start. And we'll send you a Zoom link if you want to meet with video. We can. If you want to do it over the phone, we can do that. And if the time doesn't really work, or that you're kind of just busy, like an email session, remote session works as well. To be prepared, we like that you just email us the list of concerns in advance. That way, when we meet, we know what we're addressing. We know the intention for the session, and we can just kind of get right to it. And Michael said, like the backstory, when you're hiking 15 years ago or 20 years ago or whatever, it doesn't really matter, because this stuff we find stuff that like leads up to it, and then you can have stuff from after it. So it's not like
Where does it hurt? What's the severity? Press start.
Yeah, absolutely. In the comments here on Facebook, I posted a link, aliveandpeer.com/pain relief. And so if you're on YouTube as well, you probably won't see that. Again, aliveandpeer.com/pain relief. It's a 2-session bundle. And for December, I'm offering a $10 off savings. Use the coupon code December and provide a little bit savings for you. And that's good for the whole month.
Good stuff. Well, we'd be remiss if we didn't showcase our friend Elaine Goldman, who's been with us since 2017. And she volunteered on episode number 11. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I helped her remove her desire for Diet Coke. And she's not had any Coca-Cola products since then. So that's pretty exciting. Someone was
Yeah.
asking, what can we do to start the new year? Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't suggest that. How about getting a copy of my book, Law of Attraction, so you can learn how to be more deliberate about what you're attracting. You can understand why you're attracting negative things and what you need to do to change your vibe so you can start attracting more of what you want: customers and clients and money and love and better relationships. It's all about your energy. You can shift a lot of your own energy by the words and the processes in my book. And of course, John and I can delete the old baggage that might be stopping you from stepping up and moving forward. Again, it's called Law of Attraction if you haven't seen it before. I sold 4 million copies in 37 languages. I was interviewed by Oprah Winfrey 4 times, and I had my own radio show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. So I'm the guy that you want to learn Law of Attraction to. It's available in 37 languages. I don't know what language everyone here is, but it's on Amazon.com and Amazon Canada, and you can get your copy. Well, John, we did a great show today. We got to do, our goal was to demonstrate, explain how it works, because, people said, we can't put a billboard up and say, "Hi, I can fix your hip over Zoom with the magnet."
All
That's not
right.
going to stop traffic. But hopefully, after watching us today, you will have some assurance that the 2 volunteers today got relief in under minutes. And again, our unique ability is to connect with your subconscious mind, find out the emotion, release it for you, get it to zero. So thank you for hanging out with us today. Again, if you're a motion code practitioner and you want to hang out with me on New Year's Day, you can do that. I'm doing a training. It's on Zoom, so it's very personal. It's not public. It's on Zoom. It comes with a worksheet. You'll get in on and I'm going to be teaching all the areas that you can apply the heart wall to, and a couple little bonus things. So we'd love to have you join us for that. John, anything else you'd like to add for today's session?
I just thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks to our volunteers. Thanks to everyone. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you guys again in the new year.
Okay, we'll see you later, everybody. That was a great day. See you.
Take care, everyone. Happy holidays.